Hey yo everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to start off the new year with a pamper routine before I head to bed. I didn't get to take a bath like I wanted to on my solo trip, so now that I'm home and kind of settled in after the holidays, I definitely wanted to take a moment to relax in the bath and take care of myself. 2023, I'm really trying to focus on giving myself the love that I deserve. I know some of you probably already know what's going on in my life right now. Not everyone does. I'm not ready to quite talk about it on camera form. I have talked about it in typing words just because of my emotions are kind of all over the place. And so I know some of you guys know what's going on. Many people have reached out to me and, I'm going through it in my own way and I'm trying to get through it. I know a lot of things are about to change and I just want to start off this new season or new chapter of my life by really taking care of myself and focusing on myself so that I can be better for me and better for my kids. Obviously, right now I'm prepping the bath with bubble bath salts, some oils, candles, and things like that. You won't see me shower before I get into the bath with this routine just because I stayed home pretty much all day and didn't really do anything. Usually, you guys know I prefer taking a shower before sitting in bath water because I don't want to sit in my own kind of filth. But today was one of the few days where I got to sit and do really nothing. Plus, I shower in the morning. I shower twice a day now, or I bathe twice a day just because of the pregnancy. I get really hot and kind of sweaty and I feel like I stink in the middle of the night. So I typically shower now as soon as I get up. And then I also shower, or in this case, take a bath right before I get into bed. Before I stepped in, I wanted to do some dry brushing. I am not consistent with this at all, but I like to do it here and there just because I simply want to scratch and it feels really, really good. As far as it working, if you use it consistently, I don't know because I'm not there yet and I typically just forget about it. But I did want to take the time to do it today, really going slow. This is part of just kind of focusing on yourself. Don't rush through the process. Make the time for it and kind of slow down, especially in today's world. I feel like everything is so rushed, especially as a mom. And my son is like the king of rushing. There is no pause to stop and smell the roses with him. As much as I have tried, he's just the king of rushing. And so I'm always on my toes. So in this moment, when I'm focusing on myself, I really want to go slow. And I encourage you to do that as well. Now I'm finally in the bath. I have some liquid IV to kind of feel like I'm drinking something a little bit special, but it's great for hydration, perfect for pregnancy. I do have a discount code in the description box below. This video is not sponsored, but you guys know I've been drinking it for a year or so now. And I'm catching up on my book. I actually didn't read as much on my solo trip as I thought I would. I got busy with hiking and things like that, and I haven't been able to read since I got home. So I read a few chapters of that. In the background, I have some lo-fi chill music playing on my iPad. I took the time to just be there, and then I kind of turned everything off and took a little quiet power nap because I feel it to be important to actually spend time in quiet without other kind of noises going on. You know what I'm saying? Once I was done with that little quiet session, I washed my body. I'm using the same stuff that I just showed you guys in my previous video, my kind of go-to hygiene routine right now to eliminate body odor, especially during my pregnancy right now, just because I was really smelling myself and I was really smelling metal, and this just kind of eliminated that. So I'm using the same products in this video that I used in that one. Here's a little baby bump action. I am now 17 weeks pregnant. I just announced to you guys in the community post that I am having another girl. Kale's very nervous about it. So am I. Navy's very excited. She's always going to my tummy, kissing it, and is like, sissy, sissy. And so she's in love with the baby sister. She's obsessed with babies, but in general, she's kind of, I feel like, understanding now more that mommy's pregnant. Obviously, I'm very excited, and so is Kale. We're just also nervous because we are aware of how feisty and sassy Navy is and will not take no crap from anybody. And so we're just trying to prepare ourselves for maybe another version of that. Basically, Navy is a little version of me. And does it scare me sometimes? Yes. But am I also secretly proud? Absolutely. After washing and exfoliating my face, I'm going to go in with this hyaluronic acid sheet mask, which I also bought for my trip and didn't get around to it, so I was very excited to use it tonight. This was my first time using this brand for face mask, and this might actually be my favorite out of all the ones that I've used. I feel like I'm constantly buying new ones, and each one is always better than the last, but I feel like this has really topped all of them, so I will definitely be getting more. I did not realize that my camera did not go back in focus, so I apologize about that. But it was just very soothing. It was extremely cold when I first put it on, so it shocked me a little bit, but I really love how this made my skin feel afterwards, and I really liked wearing it, if that makes sense. I feel like some masks can kind of get annoying, but this was just really nice on the face. Although, let me say this, you know what I would love to see in 2023 is a face mask that covers big foreheads, okay? Because like not everybody has a 1-inch forehead. Some of us have 5 heads, and we would really like the rest of our foreheads to be moisturized. So can someone get on that? It doesn't need to be me. Maybe it needs to be me that makes it. But once I get that mask on and it starts setting into my skin, I'm going to moisturize the rest of my body. I'm going to go all over my body with the Aveeno oil that I have, and then I'm going to top that with the Neutrogena Hydrogel Boost Lotion. For nighttime, I like to settle in with the oil just because obviously the pregnancy, I don't like to do the oil during the day because it can be kind of heavy, and like I don't like the clothes kind of sticking to it, so it's something that I only do at night. And here is me having my kids walk in on me. Kale's telling me about something he saw on TV for like 30 minutes. Navy's just there enjoying the atmosphere. But once I was done moisturizing and listening to them, I got dressed, admiring my baby bump again, because sometimes I really like being pregnant. When I feel like I'm dying, which is 80% of the time, I don't enjoy it, but when I feel good, I like being pregnant. I'm going in with the Dove 0% aluminum. It's not my favorite currently. Usually I love it, but during this pregnancy, I don't really feel like it works for my body odor. I would prefer Native or Lume, but I'm out, so I work with what I have. I'm just kind of rubbing in the rest of the face mask, excess face mask kind of moisturizer into my skin, getting the top of my forehead since it was neglected during the face mask. And then I'm going in with these eye patches, which these are so cute. And I really like this brand for eye patches. I usually prefer like a mask for the under eyes, but as far as eye patches go, I think this brand nails it every time. Finished my oral hygiene. I didn't show everything this video, but normally I show you guys. I brush my teeth, the mouthwash, and then floss, the whole 9. Now I'm going to exfoliate my lips. I'm using this one that I got from Bath & Body Works. I hardly use it because it's not really my favorite, but I want to use it up. It just doesn't, it's not as abrasive as I would like for a lip scrub. It's definitely much softer than a bunch of the other ones that I have. So if you're not into the more rougher stuff, this might be good for you. Usually if I don't exfoliate my lips before I go to bed, I put on this Vaseline chapstick, but when I do exfoliate, I go in with this kind of thicker lip mask, which I love. It's in my Amazon shop, which will be linked down in the description box. It is so smooth and so creamy, and it kind of goes on like a gloss. It's like really pretty on the lips. I use this during the day and at night, but definitely after I exfoliate my lips, it's perfect for that. And then once I'm done, I spent a little time looking at myself in the mirror and giving myself positive affirmations, compliments. Definitely needed for what I'm going through right now. I've started being more regular about this. I just kind of say whatever words pop into my mind first. So it's different each time, but whatever comes up into my mind that are positive things about myself, I speak it into myself. Maybe you guys have noticed in like previous videos when I'm in the mirror or doing something, I kind of just randomly smile at myself. And that's part of this whole situation. Whenever I'm in a place where I can see what I look like, and I might accidentally start thinking negative thoughts, I will usually smile as a way to kind of lift myself back up and remind myself, hey, that's not very kind of you to say. Let's get back on track. Once all my masks are done, I'm going to seal in all that moisture with the Vanicream facial moisturizer. Vanicream has become my staple go-to for skincare. It's amazing. Last but not least, I'm ending my night. I started this on New Year's Eve. I got a new journal and I've decided to start writing letters to myself. It's not really so much a diary, but I'm literally writing letters to myself. And this first one is kind of just like, hey, I'm really proud of you, and a bunch of positive words. And it's something for me to kind of go back on for like my really rough days, to kind of remind myself to not give up and keep going. So I really wanted my first letter to be very special, but I'm just going to kind of write to myself so I can see how I progress, or maybe things that I need help with throughout the year to become the best version of myself. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm ending it here. I love you all so much and bless you all throughout this new year. I hope it's everything that you want and need it to be and more. You guys are amazing, and thank you for being with me for another year. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.